So you're thinking about coming to Nashville, huh? Great idea. We need your money, and you probably need a good time. Coming up next on Nashville Concierge, fun in the Music City. Hi, I'm John, and I'm a concierge at one of the hotels in Nashville. And about 4 months ago, I was sent home due to the pandemic. And while I was there, I spent a lot of my time thinking about what to do after this was all over. And one of the things I did was look into YouTube, and the idea of coming up with a channel centered around concierge hit me, and that's where we're at now. A little background on what a concierge does. At the hotel where I work at, the guests will come to me and ask me for information about what's going on in the Nashville area. I might make reservations at restaurants for them, or get them tickets to events, or that sort of thing. My goal is to make sure that they have a good time. Well, the same thing goes here, only the difference is we're not at the same hotel, and matter of fact, you may not even be in Nashville. And it's my job to kind of give you information on what's going on, to listen to your questions, and to try to find out what I can do to make your stay here more enjoyable. What I'd like to do is give you a little taste of what Nashville has to offer you. First of all, music. It's called the Music City because, well, that's what it is. We have the Country Music Hall of Fame. We have the Grand Ole Opry. We have the Ryman Auditorium. And Nashville has all kinds of music. Rock, jazz, hard rock, blues, anything you can think of, but really country music runs this place. And again, we have the Grand Ole Opry here, and they have performances maybe 5-6 nights a week. We have the CMA Awards here, we have Bonnaroo, and we have music every night. Of course, besides the Grand Ole Opry and concerts at the Bridgestone Auditorium, we have Broadway, which has about 24 honky-tonks, and they have live music in every one of them. And there's several restaurants that also have live music on Broadway. And all of these, along with the other venues, just gives you more music than you could ever need. Things to do in Nashville. First of all, we have a lot of museums. A lot of them are country music museums, such as the Country Music Hall of Fame, Johnny Cash Museum, the Patsy Cline Museum, George Jones. Glenn Campbell has a museum. They're opening up a Roy Orbison Museum in 2021. And we also have several art museums. We have the Nature Science Center and the zoo, which are great for kids. There's the Parthenon. We have an actual Parthenon in Nashville, just like in Greece, and it's pretty cool. And there's other things you can do. We have sports. We have a professional soccer team. We have professional hockey. We have several different tours. The Hop On Hop Off Trolley Tour, which is probably the most popular, and Gray Line has tours around Nashville. You can go down to Franklin and do the Civil War tour. We have a civil rights tour in downtown Nashville. It's very interesting. Food, you name it, we've got it, and we've got some of the best restaurants in the country. The big thing for Nashville is called Nashville Hot Chicken, and there's about 20 restaurants that claim to have the best hot chicken in the city. And over the next year, I plan on doing a taste testing of each of them and having a competition, so that let's say a year from now, I'll have a winner, and I'll be able to tell you, in my opinion, who the best hot chicken cook is in Nashville. Where to stay when you come to Nashville? I'm not going to give you a particular hotel to stay at because there are so many choices. We have great luxury hotels. We have bed and breakfasts. We have Airbnbs. We have boutique type of hotels. We have quite a choice here, and even lower costing hotels or motels in the area that will serve your purpose probably. And so one thing I will suggest is that when you pick a hotel, you contact them and you ask them what they're doing to maintain your safety and your health while you're here in Nashville. A lot of the hotels have a strong regimen that they're performing to make sure that you're safe. And it doesn't hurt to call and ask and kind of get an idea so you feel comfortable with what's going on at the place you're staying at. I left quite a bit out, but that's because I know Nashville, but I don't know you. And in turn, I don't know really what interests you. The cool thing about YouTube is that it's more of a community than it is a you listen and I talk. If you have any questions or any information you'd like to have about Nashville, just ask and I'll gladly find out for you. If I don't know, I'll find out the answer for you. And so you'll know something and I might learn something else. And also, I have a question of the day really. And you can put the answer down below in the comments section. And my question is, what do you want to know about Nashville or the Nashville area? Whatever you want to know, I'll find the answer for it. And we'll both be better by that. Please hit the like button if you can. And down below, could you hit the subscribe button and the bell as well, because that way you'll know when I'm going to put out new videos. I appreciate you coming here and visiting, and I hope that between now and as long as we have this relationship, you'll learn something about Nashville, and thank you so much for coming here.